Hello guys, hope you're all well. Me and Mike, we got the day off today, haven't we, Mike?
Yeah.
Where are we going, Mike?
We're going to Soltex at the NEC.
Yeah, we're going to the National Exhibition Centre in Birmingham. Actually, it's been a long time since I've been there, and I've never been to Soltex before, so I'm looking forward to it. We might see some other YouTubers there. Me and Mike, we're going in disguise today. We're wearing like our civvies, so let's see if anybody recognises us without our luminous hoodies on. So yeah, I'm going to look out for Scott anyway from SE Landscape. I know he's there for today, so I'll say hello if he's there. But yeah, one of the reasons for seeing Scott there, he's got lots of money, so we're having to borrow some money off him for some machines, haven't we, Mum? Yeah. Look at that, the new Amazon in Redditch. Just finishing it off now. I've seen the lorries going in and out a lot lately. I can't believe how quick this has gone up. Can you, Mike?
No.
Like, we're in about a year, isn't it, or something? It's just crazy.
Yeah, it's got to be a year, hasn't it?
Yeah. Nice fencing job. Me and Mike did that fencing, didn't we, Mike? Yeah, it took us about 2 days, didn't it, Mike?
Oh yeah, no messing.
We made it. Where should we go first, Mike?
I ain't got a clue, mate.
Should we just wander around?
In a bag.
Or do I get a bag as well? So what are we going to buy today, Mike? What do you need? That's what we need, Mike, to clear the car parks.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Mike. This is for when you're mowing lawns in the snow.
I'm going to do a good job in the snow, personally.
I'm not going to even ask how much these cost. That's zero turn. This is one of them stand-up ones. Oh yeah. That's what we need, Mike, isn't it?
Up to 7 hours. On a single charge.
Talking about this on the way up about now everything's going to go battery, isn't it? I'm sure the diesel ride-on mowers will be phased out in time. It's definitely the future, I think. Most important part is the drinks holder, I think. Yeah, it's got a drinks holder. That's what you need. We're going back for you, Mike. I suppose companies are having to invest in all this now. There's going to be lots of things I see today that I'd love to have, but if you're like me, you know you just can't own everything for every situation. Sometimes you just have to make do with what you got, or you never have any money. But some businesses, they get into the stage where if they're making good money, sometimes they have to go out and buy a few machines just to reduce their tax. That'd be good for moving our compost, wouldn't it, Mike?
Yeah.
Looks quite good, isn't it? That? You could do jobs around the field with that, couldn't you? Right, go and ask how much for cash.
So we're going to knock that in there and replicate a puncture. Normally always happens at ground level, so I'll pull this out here a small amount of air loss. Then we come back up. You see that one there or that one there, and it's sealed. So contained within the liquid are Kevlar fibres. The air inside the tyre forces the liquid through the hole. As it goes through the hole, the fibres snag on the inside and form a plug within.
Oh, okay.
That's basically the principle of how it all works.
Yeah.
Does holes up to around sort of 10-15 mil, so fairly biggish holes.
Yeah. I did actually fix one with super glue once, but it's not 100%.
But it did hold for long.
No, not for long. Yeah.
Oh no, the first one I did work. Yeah. On a ride-on mower.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's not guaranteed, is it?
No, not at all. The thing with glues is they dry back and they harden off and things like that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
in doing so, it's probably going to fall out of the hole because it's not got
Yeah.
that grip adhesion like it had originally.
Yeah.
And then you're back to square one essentially.
Yeah.
And that's what historically, a lot of sealants have always had glues or guns inside them, and they stick the wound back together. Ours has none of that. It's all purely done on the fibres, which means for yourselves as an end user potentially, if you then need to change a tyre, anything that's still liquid in the bottom, scoop back out, back in the bucket and reuse it. Whereas anything that's usually glue based, if it's been in there for a while, it changes consistency, starts off liquidy, maybe thickens up or goes harder after a period of time. So
Did you find a lot of farmers using this for their tractors?
we do a lot of the large agricultural shows, Lama, cereal show and things like that. And it's one of those things that if you're up against it, you're trying to get something done quickly and you've got a puncture, it ruins your day sort of thing. And then you might have to bring your tyre dry, you might not be able to get to you for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
So you've had an expensive phone call, exactly. You know,
so like obviously if you had a puncture on your car and you use like the tyre inflator, you're supposed to drive around in it for a while, aren't you, to make it go around. Is that a similar thing?
Similar, yeah, absolutely. We would always say once you've installed the product, put the wheels back on, or if you haven't taken them off, blow them back up to working PSI, and then just drive up and down a little bit. Don't have to do miles or anything, just circulate the product, coat the inside of the tyre, and then you've always got a cooling effect at the bottom when it's there where it's needed.
So if you have another puncture, it's just going to work into something back.
Okay. I mean, if you have a look at the amount of holes
Is that legal with cars, right, to use it or
There's
not?
no legislation that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
And our biggest user is the Royal Mail Group. So they put it in all their red post vans and have done for the last 11 years.
So the tyre companies sound like this, don't they?
No, well, they're taking business off a minute. They'd rather flog you a tyre and send you on your way with £100, £200 in their back pocket. So quite long to life for the tyres, you know.
So this is what we already use at the moment, guys. We've been using Honda mowers now. I have for like 15, nearly 16 years now. And the reason we like to keep using these is because when we retire one, we use all the spares off the old ones for repairs, and got spare collection bags and things like fuel caps. And I always buy mowers with rollers on as well, because we always like to get the stripes, even on our commercial jobs. So I think if you're going to have this kind of gear, guys, you just got to be into it in a big way. This supplying the gritting service. The thing is, you don't know what weather you're going to get each year, so I think if you're going to invest in all this equipment, you would have to be getting some retainer money from the companies you provide the service to. But even with one of these, like, you're going to cover a lot of area if you don't mind a bit of walking. I think you'd have to power wash these every time you use them, or they're going to rust. So you'd have to put that time into your price as well, I think. That's some chipper in it, mate. We could have this and just keep it at the yard. So every time you come back from a job, you just stick it through there. It'd probably take me about 20 years to break even.
The rest.
But yeah, if you're a big forestry business or tree surgeon, very useful. It's quite a nice compact one. That'd probably suit the kind of jobs I do. I wonder if that's like a 42 inch. I was just going to get the tees. I'm looking at these guys. I think next time I get a mower, this is the sort of style I'm going to go for. Because in the long term, I want to go more commercial. And on commercial sites, people aren't expecting you to cut the grass like they do on the residential sites. So when my Kubota looks like it's coming to the end of its days, I think a new ride-on mower is going to be my next investment. And then I'm going to push out for more commercial work. The thing is, you don't want to go too big either. But I'm sure if you buy bigger than what you need, you will grow into it. So, I mean, like this size here, this 34-inch, should be pretty useful for some of the jobs me might do. But I think that would be too small for us. I like the look of these. Wonder how wide this one is. Good engines, Kawasaki. Well, I've nearly paid my my tipper truck off. I make my last payment in December, and then I fully own my tipper truck. So I don't think I'm going to buy anything next year. But the year after, I think that might be a good time to buy a new mower. I'm going to enjoy not having the payments for a year. And there's a few other smaller hand tools and that which I think are more important to buy before I start looking at any bigger machinery. But as I've said in a few other videos, I think before, I want to go more commercial. I enjoy the commercial work more these days. I like the space I've got where I can park and things like that. So the residential work, I'm just letting it go down a little. Right, butchers. Get much change out of a tenner.
Yeah, you got all of it.
All of it?
Yeah.
Is it free?
I've paid my card.
It's paid by card. Should have gave you my card. You know the code. Oh man, that was a good trick. I gave Mike a tenner to get some drinks, and when he got there, he had to pay on the card, and he got his card out and paid. So I'll buy him lunch anyway. I was just saying, Mike, that I think this is the way to go, isn't it? Zero turn in the future.
Yeah,
or
I
something
think so.
like that.
You get close around trees and stuff.
But
like
a lot of businesses like mine and the people who are watching this video know you can't just go out and buy what you want just for the sake of wanting it. So yeah, an investment like this takes a lot of careful consideration before you buy it. So I'm going to wait another year before I start thinking about big machines again. But this year is definitely the year for me to expand on my battery equipment, because it's going to go that way at the end of the day. I think there'll come a time where you just won't be able to buy any petrol power tools.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. From what I'm looking at so far, everything seems to be going battery, so...
Yeah, there's a big battery theme here today. And everything that's on the news at the moment in the media, you just really feel like actually things are really going to change now quickly in the next few years. Even seeing large battery ride-on mowers as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, the fuel's going up in price, isn't it, Mike? And,
Yeah, it is, yeah.
it might be a case that battery's going to be cheaper to run. Swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
And then all you do is, this is your up to 27 inch, and then you just adjust it down to whatever you like.
Oh, okay.
So at the end of the day, you replace this once,
Yeah.
and then your whole fleet will just be using these tips. And then we'll be going to the gated type blade for mulching also. So you just replace the tips.
So is that like a swinging blade? As it's
So swing blade is
yeah,
so that you hit something, obviously,
yeah.
so it doesn't damage your hydraulic motor or your spindle or anything like that.
So is this better because there's going to be less waste? You're using less materials to build. Yeah.
Because this theoretically does no work.
Yeah,
on
it's
a
the
blade.
ends, yeah.
It's just the tips.
Yeah.
Any blade only wears out there, and then you check the whole thing.
Yeah.
How are they fastened on? Are they 100% sort of safe?
Yeah. So it's fastened on with the D bolt.
Yeah.
Okay.
So straight in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't need it. You only need one spanner. That's it.
Yeah.
So you go for conventional mowers, just normal mowers.
Anything, yeah. Because what we, argument's sake, your normal lawnmower, let's say that's a 5/8 hole.
Yeah.
And another one will need some bigger hole. Just push it out.
But yeah,
Put the bigger hole.
space
And then some of the mowers have got, the bolt holes there.
Yeah.
So we've slotted it so that it's variable also.
Yeah.
You can use the 3-bar.
So once you buy that bracket, it's just a case of replacing the blades on the end. Yeah.
So the idea is because a lot of customers or contractors have maybe a hustler, and then they've got a skag, and then they've got a snapper or ferris, so now they're running around after this blade, that blade. So just standardise it, use the tips.
Yeah. I've never seen this before.
No, it's
Yeah.
not new. I've just developed it.
Oh really? Yeah. Yeah. Oh
It
brilliant.
does make sense, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then, I mean, you're cutting down on all the waste.
Yeah. Yeah, because we throw blade, we just throw them, well, they just go in the scrap. You know.
What can you do?
Yeah. Once you've sharpened them so many times, that's it.
And then we elected to go for much thinner blade of a higher quality steel, so that you get a better cut. I mean, your normal blades on those are like 6 millimeter, so they dull quite quickly, as you know. And you're hammering the glass, you're not cutting anymore. So this is a very, very high quality steel to maintain the edge.
Yeah.
You're looking
Okay.
about £7 a blade.
Okay. Yeah.
So 14, this would be around about £12 mark.
Okay.
So
Do you sell them on like Amazon or anything like that?
Yeah, we'll be setting that up.
Yeah.
We'll have a warehouse in the UK.
Yeah.
So you just pop online what machine you have.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll come back to you and say,
Okay.
that you need that and that.
Yeah.
And that. Off it goes.
Or you should just get the foil out then, alright. That would be another option for us. A couple of years maybe. A bit more height on this one, haven't you? More than some of the others. Some things haven't really changed, have they, over time? Spade still looks like a spade, you know. You can't reinvent some things, can you, Mike?
This is our additive foam string. It consists of the ingredients you'll see down there in the box. Basically we've got corn, potato, coconut, wheat and rapeseed oil. It's simply an amalgamation of all of those things. We mix this 3 parts per thousand with water, and while benign, this serves to act as like a filter for the water and insulate it, thereby keeping the temperature in and getting the effect of kill on the weed. So it's got anti-slip properties, so if you use it on hard surfaces, particularly moss, algae, those kinds of things, it creates an anti-slip surface while killing any kind of weeds in the vicinity.
Can you drink it as well?
You actually could. It tastes a bit like raw potatoes, so you won't want too much of it, but
I wonder if that would actually go through somebody's gate. Is that? That's within 3 feet, isn't it, that? That'd be quite useful actually, wouldn't it? Because you could get that to where you want it. Where a lot of these bigger turbo ones are
You're going to go outside and drag it all out.
yeah, so if you've got a trailer and you don't want to tow it, that'd be ideal actually. Well then guys, I think we're gonna go home now. We bumped into Scott earlier, so that was nice to see him. I definitely got my money's worth out of him. Asked him a few questions and swapped a few notes on things. Anyway, I hope you had a nice trip back. You had a lot further to go than us. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Give us a like if you can. We'll see you later, won't we, Mike?
We'll do, yeah. See ya.
See you later.